Thanks, Adam. It's a process that happens for school districts in Michigan every 4 years. And this year, Ironwood schools will go to voters again to raise the needed local share of funds from taxpayers that will be combined with state funding. And Northern News Now's Taryn Simmons spent the day in Ironwood, Michigan, learning about the district's needs.
The Ironwood School District has an operating millage renewal on the ballot for their upcoming election, and they're hoping for another approval. According to the Ironwood area schools, it's a part of a non-homestead operating millage proposal. Travis Powell, the superintendent of Ironwood area schools, says that this process has gone on for years in the state of Michigan.
The state of Michigan has determined that local communities should participate partially in the funding of the schools, and so they assume that each local community will be responsible for collecting 18 mills worth of tax to help support the funding of the school.
An operating millage is historically voted on every 4 years. For Ironwood, that millage accounts for about a third of the district's overall staff salary and benefit costs. Powell says if it's not renewed, it could affect the students.
We work really hard to have small class sizes so that students have a quality interaction with their educator in the smallest ratio as possible. So right away we would be looking at larger class sizes. The buses would be overcrowded. We may need to reduce our bus drivers, our custodians, our administrators. We would just need to reduce.
A mill is $1 per thousand of taxable valuation on non-homestead property. So the money raised won't come from homeowners. Only businesses and those who own rental properties pay this particular tax. And voters will make that decision on May 7th. In Ironwood, Michigan, I'm Taryn Simmons, Northern News Now.
Thank you, Taryn. The amount which would be raised through this proposal would be $2 million for the 25-26 school year. Again, homeowners would not pay for this particular renewed tax. The current millage process, funding schools with state and local dollars combined, has been in place for all of Michigan schools dating back to 1994. Lake